Hello everyone. In this video I'm going to show you how to make a claw machine in Fortnite Creative with the new device system. So here's the devices you're going to need. So you'll need two buttons, one big, one small, doesn't really matter which is which for now. You'll need a conditional button, need an item spawner and an item granter, two HUD message devices. You'll need 3 triggers. You will also need a customizable light and a prop mover, which you'll copy down a few times. You'll need this claw, so the lamp is from the Weeping Woods gallery, and the claw things are from the Tilted Towers prop gallery or the Dark Tilted prop gallery. Then this piece should be from the Shark prop gallery, and it's used for the keycard scanner here. So once you have all of those down, you'll also need a random number generator. And then finally, you'll need to make your own claw machine. I made mine out of basically completely primitive shapes and glass. So I just made a bunch of different shapes with the primitive shapes. It didn't take too long to build this. And then obviously here behind the button I have a dispenser. It's also primitive shape. You can use a mixture of primitive shapes and other pieces. I just used primitive shapes just because it was much simpler. These toys here are from a haunted gallery. I'll put it in the comment section as well as the description. So here's the settings for the first button. You can pause the video whenever necessary. I'm not going to be reading out every single change. I may save for the 4th and 5th tab on some devices, but for the most part it should just be rolling clips. So for the 4th tab here, enable when receiving from the random number generator win, and then copy the rest. Some of these will not have a 4th and 5th tab, and then some devices will also set because the other devices have set them already. So these are the 3 you'll need to change for uninteract. For button 1. Button 2 is fairly similar settings. Besides, this says drop this time, so button 2 says drop, remember that. And then 4th and 5th tab will also be different devices. So 4th is conditional button. Then in this 5th tab, you'll have definitely different devices. So it'll be trigger 3 this time, and you'll have the random number generator, prop mover, and trigger 1. Now in the conditional button, there's only one of these, so it's just conditional button 1. You'll have scan to play. You can have really whatever writing you want there. You can change some of these other settings depending on what you want. Out of credits, you can also change that to what you want. The amount of seconds it takes, reset delay, that's fully customizable. So there's nothing to change in the 4th tab. I'll scroll down just so you can see. On the 5th tab, there's only one thing to change, which is button 2 to enable, which should already be set. Next is the item spawner, which is actually an optional device. You only need it if you want to spawn gold or keycard or whatever you want to use to scan to play. And there's no other settings in the 4th and 5th tab. Item granter. There are some settings to change, so you'll have a grant item when receiving from, and cycle to random, and there should not be anything in the 5th tab. So now you have the HUD message devices. The only difference in the settings are going to be, there's going to be one for losing and one for win, so there will be a different text. This one says loser. And then there will be something that's like random number generator on lose transmit to this one. So you'll see that in the 4th tab here. So obviously the second one says winner, similar settings all the way down. Besides the 4th tab will say random number generator on win. So these are the triggers you'll use, so they should also have similar settings. There's I think one that says like has a time delay or something, but just copy the settings exactly. And then 4th and 5th tab, stuff already maybe changed from this, but just copy down what you see. So now we're on to the customizable lights. So this is another device you can kind of customize to your own want. So I chose this yellow color. It's in the 3rd column, not super far down. And then I have light intensity 5. You can change this. This light will go inside the claw machine. You don't even need it really, but I just like to have it. It's another optional one. In the prop mover, these are the settings that I changed. Depending on how big your claw machine is, it'll need to be different settings because there's different distances and all that sort of stuff. So I'd measure stuff out and figure it out. You can see that mine's not even perfect because I didn't measure it out, but so you don't need to, but I would definitely advise doing so. Finally, the random number generator. This will determine how likely you are to win the game. So I have mine, I believe, set to a 1 in 3 chance to win, which is realistic enough. You can make it less likely and more likely. You just have to change the length and winning values and losing values. That's all really it is. So most of these 4th and 5th stuff should already be set. In fact, all of it should already be set. You shouldn't have to change anything else. Once you're done with this, it just goes on to the placing and then you're done. So you'll see this kind of sped up, but these prop movers will basically go onto each of the props. So one for the lamp and one for each of the claws if you did it the exact same way I did it. So you'll see me trying to line it up with each 3. You'll notice it's blue when it is on that specific claw. So now we'll start the game. We'll grab the key card and scan to play. Use the drop button and we'll watch it drop, and we are a loser. So you can't collect anything when you lose. So we'll keep going until we get winner and you can see what happens. So loser again. So we have a 1 in 3 chance, so it's more likely to lose than it is to win. Loser again, that is unlucky. Hopefully we get winner this time. Loser again. So we'll just continue to play till we win. Still loser, wow. This is very unlucky. This is like a realistic claw machine. All right, we finally won. We'll collect our prizes. So you can set whatever you want in the item granter. I chose presents and an inflatable. You can choose like guns or whatever if you want it in your like Battle Royale map or something, or really any map. You can put any items you want in here. So that will do it for this tutorial. I'll see you guys in the next one.